Hi, Majesties, Kings, and Queens. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Trust you and yourself well. And you loving yourself and all this like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you, my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated, and of course, appreciated. For those of you who give our channel super thanks, thank you all so much for giving our videos thumbs up, for sharing, for leaving comments. I love you all, my majesties, right? So, Israel seeks 25 years farming deal with Kenya. It's barely over a year now that we see Israel seeking, a 25 years farming deal with Kenya. And barely after a year, we are beginning to see the concrete plans that Israel have for Kenya gradually unfolding. And I'm happy at the rate at which the Kenyan youths are coming out and calling out their government. Okay? Because when this deal was signed, it was like there is no harm in it, just farming deal. And here we are gradually seeing the subtle way that Israel is planning to move into Kenya. The plan is in motion, my majesties, because it's not just about farming anymore. It's not about building communities. As such, I'm going to show you something, right? But before then, let's create a base about this whole situation of Kenya for your better understanding, all right? As at late August 2024, okay, it is documented. This is something that you can go search for, right? The Kenyan government announced that it was in discussion with the Israeli government regarding a potential 25-year large-scale farming investment deal. And what do Kenya have? Or what is for Kenya? Okay. And this deal focused on large-scale farming, private-to-private partnership, agricultural technology transfer, job creation, and export. These are the goodies that are in there for the Kenyan government. It's like a reciprocal situation, right? This was August 2024. Now, this whole deal is aimed at, okay, they just into agriculture, export of goods and services, and agricultural technology for Kenyans to understand, to be taught how to understand agricultural technology for better farming in Kenya, and a lot of other good, beautiful, sweet talk. And now we are seeing that they are not just coming for agriculture anymore. They are now talking about building community. In the previous video where we had a discussion here, I know some Kenyans might not be happy, but this is our problem. I keep telling you here, when one hand is sick, the whole body is sick, because no matter how you look at these things, we are one. Okay? Look at the situation of the Palestinians. This was how Israel came in, like a harmless people that just looking for a place to squat. You look into the situation of South Africa, this was how the settlers came in. Are harmless people that are looking for a place to squat. And before you knew it, they begin to claim ownership of the land. They were coming in as, okay, just coming to do agricultural business and something surrounding that. And in 2026, it is resurfacing that they had a talk of building an Israeli community and having an exchange program where Kenyans will go to Israel and Israelis will come to Kenya. A community is at the verge of being birthed in Kenya. And according to them, the Kenyan government gave them go ahead. But when you look online, like I said, this is document you can verify. You will see that the whole aim initially was a 25 years farming deal. Farming deal had gradually moved to community deal. So they came in as farming deal. They came in with farming deal, or through the route of farming deal. And now they're talking about having communities. And they are making it look so harmless. And some of us who are calling them out as bad people that don't want Africans to have sweet relationship with Israel. I remember that Netanyahu said this some time back. When he's done with Palestine, the next place he's going to liberate is Africa. And the question I asked was, what is Netanyahu liberating Africa from? And for some of you who do not understand, okay, the Israeli ambassador in America have been saying a lot of things recently that I want you to listen to Tucker's interview. Okay, listen to Tucker's interview, Tucker Carlson's interview with him, and maybe you have an iota or an image of the situation that is gradually unfolding right now. The Israeli government have a belief that they are the children of God, they are chosen by the creator of all life, and so they can go anywhere and claim ownership to any land because it is their father or their creator that owns the whole world. So the whole world literally belongs to them. This is the mindset that they have been groomed with. So they can go to any place after they want to squat and later on claim ownership. And do you know what they're going to use as a base? They will use the Bible as a base. They will tell you the book of Genesis is the deed, is what gave them the authority to the land that they are occupying, wherever they occupy. And mind you, in 1903, they had plans to move these people to the then Uganda. They had plans about moving them to other parts of the continent as well. And the Somaliland, recent Somaliland situation where we have the Israeli government being the first government to acknowledge the Somaliland as a sovereign nation. If you go back to all that discussions as well, go back to history, you understand that they also had a plan, separate plan for Somaliland. This is the reason why the Israeli government quickly gave Somaliland an opportunity because they knew that they are going to benefit from that as well. When would the African wake up to this reality before our faces, before our eyes, that we should not allow religion take the better part of ourselves? Let's think straight for once. Because this same group of people do not believe in the Bible you are presented with. They believe in the Torah and the Talmud. And when it comes to taking advantage of you, taking your land and properties, they will use the Bible as a base of argument. Let's be wise. Okay? Now, my majesties, I want to present you with this particular situation. Let's listen to this. It doesn't have just a write up. Gradually get your glasses for some of you who would not see well. Majesties, what do you think about what you just saw? Yeah. From the 1700 maps, we also saw different occasions where, the River Tana was referred to as the River Zion. And when you talk about ancient maps, I know a lot of Africans and Black people will be like, where are the African version of these maps? I hope you understand that they didn't allow our own documentation to even succeed, to see the daylight. They destroyed everything they could destroy. Remember, the what do you call it? The Timbuktu University was also attacked. We all had ancient universities in the continent of Africa was attacked. They took out documents, and most of these documents from Africa, we know where they are lying. A majority of these documents have its place in the Vatican. The owners of this document don't even have the document, but the Vatican have majority of everything that concerns Africa. And you're still not asking questions. You are still not, seeing reasons why we keep telling you here that there is a lot more to all this that they do. Okay, so this is just the truth. I felt like I showed this to you today so that you have understanding of some of this situation, and I hope most of you watched up until this time, and you have picked one or two. If you picked any value from this discussion of ours, do leave a comment there, give this video a thumbs up. Remember to share to one or two persons. I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Love yourself, then love others. Stay safe, stay positive always, my majesties. Always. Bye for now.